Throughout the history, it has been observed that although the size of the army plays a crucial role in the battle, it is the underlying strategy and the ability to adapt quickly to any situation which determines whether a battle is won or not. In this video, I'm going to be talking about one such battle which was fought between an army of 50,000 soldiers as opposed to an army of 3,000 soldiers. The army with 3,000 soldiers actually won the battle. We are going to be exploring more on what went wrong with the army of 50,000 soldiers because of which they lost the war. Let's get started. The battle that I was referring to is popularly known as the Battle of Plassey, fought in a place called as Plassey that is located in Bengal in the year 1757. It was fought between the then Nawab of Bengal, Sirajud-Dowlah, and the British East India Company. Let me give you a quick overview on why this battle was fought. In the 1750s, the Britishers were doing business with India, as a result of which they had to follow certain guidelines. A couple of those guidelines, for example, were that they had to pay a certain revenue to the local king in order to do business under his territory. Also, they had to inform him in prior in case they wanted to strengthen their defense mechanism. However, the Britishers, being Britishers, broke the rules. They refused to pay tax to the then Nawab of Bengal, Sirajud-Dowlah, and meanwhile they had also started the fortification of Calcutta. This obviously infuriated Sirajud-Dowlah and led to the Battle of Plassey. Now let's come to the more important part of our video, that is how Sirajud-Dowlah lost the battle despite having a huge number of troops when compared to the British. There are two reasons attributing to the loss of Sirajud-Dowlah. The first and the more popular reason is that Mir Jafar, who happened to be one of the commander in Sirajud-Dowlah's army, defected. He was promised by the Britishers to become the subsequent Nawab of Bengal if he did not fight in the battle, and that is exactly what he did. He and his troop of 50,000 soldiers did not even participate in the battle, which weakened Sirajud-Dowlah's army to a great extent. The second and the more unpopular reason was that during the course of battle, it started to rain. You may think, what difference could rain cause in the battle? However, you need to consider that at that point in time, in order to fire the cannons, gunpowder was being used extensively. And because of the rain, the gunpowder that was preserved by Sirajud-Dowlah's army got drenched and became useless. However, the East India Company was prudent enough to cover their gunpowder with tarpaulin, thereby protecting it. This also played a significant role in the dynamics of the war, and eventually Sirajud-Dowlah lost the war. The Battle of Plassey is considered to be one of the most important battles in the history of India, because until that point in time, the East India Company was doing business with India, but from that point onwards, that is after winning the Battle of Plassey, they unofficially started ruling over India by installing puppet rulers. The reason I took up this topic is because I wanted to emphasize the importance of strategy and also the quote, "Expect the best, but at the same time, prepare for the worst." Imagine if Sirajud-Dowlah had taken the necessary precautions and managed to win the battle, Indians wouldn't have had to go through 200 years of gruesome and torturous history. I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much for watching. Looking forward to meet you all with another exciting video.